All right, this is my first time streaming here. I'm pretty excited about that. So, welcome to the live stream. We are planning this around, and I just realized I need to fix a mistake, but here we go. If you are joining in, please help us commenting, just checking if everything works. Tomorrow is the real deal. Tomorrow we'll start out with some sketching on paper. Basically the deal is I'm gonna be sketching on a sketchbook, and this will look better there. So we have Maria Oben. Hello, welcome. Veronica saying hi as well. Thank you so much for joining in. That is very cool. So the setup is really basic. It's me here. I'm using my camera from the front. That is really basic and easy to use. And then I can switch over here to the overhead rig where I can start using my iPad and draw something. Now, to keep it simple and to make it easy to explain, I got some camera up here facing me, camera down here facing this, and there should be some music playing in the background. Maybe, I don't know. Please like this if the quality is great, if it's working. Hey, from Brazil, Renata, thank you so much for joining. All clear, sounds perfect. All right. I'm going to be doing a quick demonstration on how to create a 3D lettering. So first off, I'm going to start out with my favorite, just some letter builder, something easy. And I'm going to pick someone's name who's watching. Maria is watching. She's commenting already twice. So I know she is doing that. So when you pick out the brush here from the brush library, you get a different option. So I get light, condense, regular, bold. So I'm definitely going to choose something bold here from Maria, and I'm going to draw it out. So 5 letters, boom, very easy. Gonna scale this up. Now Maria has a. The I here is going to be shorter, so I'm going to just hide some of this here. Well, actually, I'm just going to, instead of going back there, I'm just going to hide this. I'm going to bring these two so the spacing will look even better. Just gonna drag that till it matches up. Perfect. That's how I know the spacing stays the same. And I'm gonna be just getting that up here, and adding a new layer, just hiding this one a little bit. Keep it up. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain the stream smoothly. Oh, this is interesting. So apparently it's not getting out pretty well. Let me know if you're experiencing any trouble. I'm seeing there just some info. That is odd. I don't know what's happening, but drop frame 82, 1.1%. Wow, that's a lot of drop frames. So again, I'm back on the brushes here. I'm gonna choose my favorite brush, the sketch brush. And what I'm gonna do is drawing the letters, pretty simple. So here, checking if I'm in a new layer. Yes, I am. And then I'm gonna add styles. I'm drawing an M first for Maria. And you see, pretty easy to do. And because that is too easy to do, we're gonna play around with it later. Also, just let me know if you're hearing some music in the background. That should be working. If not, sound could be louder. Maybe if I check up this could be louder. I'm not talking in the microphone directly. That could be also the reason. Maybe if I lift that one up, the microphone should be better. Keep giving me some good feedback here. That helps me to make this better and improve the quality of the stream, because tomorrow we're gonna not just do the test run, we're gonna do this right. And here I'm just gonna draw out the R like that, adding a little bit of sound effects. I'm gonna actually, you know what, I'm gonna draw the R a little bit closer to the bottom like this. Maybe I have to raise a little bit more here. There we go. Some simple lettering I know it looks probably really easy, and okay, and now we're just gonna fill this out. Whoa, already a problem somewhere, not close enough, no. There we go. The threshold was a little bit too far off. Here we go. Now there's some problem with the lettering, it's just the spacing that I need to adjust a little bit, make it look more correct. That, and a little bit this one here, maybe too much. So first off, we're drawing this piece. Secondly, we're going to do some adjustments. That looks a lot better. Okay, here it needs also to a little bit closer, maybe even more so. Perfect. I like that. So now I kind of want to warp this around, create something more special, like getting these higher up, or actually maybe just down. And if I'm not sure that I'm straight, I'm just going to go in here, adding a grid in the background. So that's the drawing guide. I don't know if you can see this. I can edit the drawing guide and I can change the color to black. So you could probably see that better. Opacity maybe higher up. There you go. And that way, voila. And now I'm going to be duplicating this layer. I'm going to use the layer in the background. I'm going to push it a little bit in. It's going to be like a Metallica styled piece. So changing the color of the backgrounds just so I know what it is. Here I'm going to use a blue to, what did I say? Blue. And fill the layer in the background. No background music. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if I can add something in here. VLC playing, boom. Existing, okay. Boom. There should be a playlist now playing in the background. Let me know if that works or not. We'll definitely see this going on. And now I'm just gonna hide a little bit of the layer in front. And so now I can connect these layers here. So what I want to do is connect that, connect this. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit here. There we go. That's gonna be here, and I'm gonna connect these so I can just fill in this and this, and here, just fill these in, connect these dots. That will help tell the three-dimensional type. Here it's going to be a little bit inward. There, fine. They're connected. So, and this piece. Here we're just closing this piece. Maybe too much. Just make sure that everything is connected correctly. It takes a little bit of time to do that well, but once you've done it, it will look amazing. And I'm gonna show you a little trick on how to make it gold. So this will be a little bit fun here. We are at cruising altitude. Thank you, Prince, for the comment. Elizabeth, hello from Egypt. Luis, Mamma Mia, hello from Okinawa. Is that Japan? Am I right in assuming that it's Japan? No sound in the background. How's the... Yeah, the music is on now? Cool. Tell me if you like this music. I'm I looked up on some cool music that is chill, that is fun to listen to, and this just happened. Keep messing this up. All right, that closes in. So if we look back, this looks kind of cool. Feel like could be done better, but still it works. Now I'm gonna play around and show you a little trick. So first off, I'm gonna turn the background to something darker, like a black. Then we're gonna switch off the text in front, which is here. I'm gonna switch that off, tap on alpha lock, so this alpha lock is done, and I'm gonna fill the layer in white. And now the blue, I wanna make it gold. Like if you've seen my latest post, it's gold is excellent, so this is what I wanna do. Hey Julia from Austria, so nice to come in. I'm gonna add the gold in here. So what I do is I'm gonna import an image, and I'm gonna use Unsplash here. I'm gonna browse for gold, and then you can see here there's a golf. There's a gold image, and I can just drag and drop this here. So this is a cool plugin for your iPad. It will get in the nice background. Now I'm gonna just, whoops, and I just put it back, perfect. So I wanna be it full here, and I'm gonna move it one layer down in between the two layers, and I'm gonna use clipping mask. Now clipping mask, what it does, pretty easy, it will affect the layer below it and it will shape it in gold. So if I click here, clipping mask, boom, now the layer beneath it, the 3D, is all in gold. So that looks already amazing. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Now I could actually duplicate this and make the whole lettering in gold too. So like clipping mask on Maria. So now you don't see the difference. That sucks a little bit. I can take that away. Look how that looks. Maybe turn this in white as well. Alpha lock it, then make sure that the whole thing is filled. Here we go. We have the white, the reverse, but I definitely feel like it should be this way. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Yes, Louis, so glad it's Japan. I'm pretty pumped that I got that right. Now, we got this in gold. So if you want to see this, boom, beautiful gold texture. You can zoom in and really, let me see. Can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. There, I can zoom in. Really nice gold leaf texture on this. Best yet is to add a picture in the background. Let's go here. What kind of picture? I love something black and white, so black. Let's look for something black here. Something lightly textured, for example. Ooh, this could be cool. Put this in the background. Let's see what happens. Maybe the background. I know what happened. There's a little thing that's called, if you put it in between a clipping mask, it will automatically create another clipping mask. That's not what we want. So this is kind of what happens. That's why it's there. I'm just gonna put that in the background. Boom. And maybe turn that around. Maybe it's not what I expected. Okay, let's try another image. There's no problem in trying. So let's see what else we have. Ooh, we have some nice rocks. That kind of looks cool. That texture. Turn this around, flip it, scale it. And I'm pretty happy with this. We can also try something more like flowers, plants, for example, plants. There are a ton of great plants. This one is pretty amazing. This will look really cool. Now, I agree. It doesn't work because I need to untap the picture, but right there, you can just drag and drop it in. Super easy to do. You gotta love this. So now I'm just gonna be hiding this away and turning that around, scaling this up. And then now And now, and now, and now. I'm just gonna go in the settings, wrench tool, well, actually the adjustments, and I can almost not see anything anymore. I need to brighten this iPad a little bit up. Well, now you cannot see anything. I need to brighten this a little bit down. There we go. I feel like this should work. So I'm gonna change the hue and saturation. I'm gonna change the saturation to black and white. And now I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna actually even just reduce the brightness of the image. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna go into the curves and reduce the lightness. Make it a little bit flat, the image, just so it doesn't take up too much of the image here, like this. Perfect. And now the only question that remains is, what if we turn this even to black? I'm not sure this would work. You can simply invert. Hard to read. It's not necessarily super clear, so I'm gonna turn this around, just going back here. And what if we did some deco drawings here and we're adding another clipping mask? Take this off, adding a clipping mask here. And now this is where it's really cool. You can already draw in gold. So I'm gonna select a brush, go into this one here, and then create some ornaments, decorative elements, however you want to call it. Boom, here we go. That looks pretty cool. I'm really happy with this. I can also add some design inside the letters, like an inline here. That kind of looks cool too. Again, there are thousands of ways you can play with this. You can also add shadows to the letters to actually sell the 3D even more, which would be to create another clipping mask on top of this one, like this one here, clipping mask down. We're gonna change to color burn, for example. We're gonna pick a color from this one here, and we're just gonna see what happens. There we go. It looks like it's getting darker, kind of the rose, and that's because we're using the burn. And just at some points in the letters where it's at the bottom, I'm gonna fill this out. Maybe we're just gonna change the blending mode afterwards. Kind of like this. So there we go. Boom, a little bit lighter, and we have like a 3D effect. And even what if, and I'm just playing around. You see, this is the cool thing about the whole piece, is you're playing around with the lettering. And see, this is the microphone that I need to be talking to. I need to practice that a lot more because I'm kind of talking this direction. Probably gonna move the microphone to the other direction. I think you guys all agree. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. I'm gonna drag this to the bottom, move this to the back here even, and I'm gonna invert this, invert, and then we have a shadow at the bottom. We can just make it a little bit blurry, not too much. Kind of like this. And I'm just gonna increase the opacity again just so you can see it clearly. So there you go. This is Maria, created in a 3D font really easily. So the step-by-step is draw the letters first, then create a second layer, make it smaller, connect all the dots, import a gold texture leaf, then put some drawings around, play around, add another layer maybe, and add a clipping mask with the gold foil. So we have 3 gold layers for the clipping mask, for the inline, for the drawings here. Well, actually the second one here is more for the piece, for the Maria itself. So if I'm going again here, clipping mask, and I'm putting on, we can turn this in. Kind of looks cool too. Could kind of create like a darker version of this one. For example, let's see, curves. Boom, this is all gold. That looks kind of cool. I like this. What if I change the saturation of this a little bit as well and even darken that here? Wow. Fully gold lettering for Maria. That could be cool. I kind of still like the white version. Add this here. You can go back. You can go back if you create another way forward. So as soon as you go back or go forward and then create something, you cannot really go back. That's just it. All right, my laptop is about to die. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me just get back in the front perspective. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate that you sat into this test stream. Guys, check out tomorrow morning. For me, it's going to be tomorrow morning. I'm going to be streaming live from this studio here. We're going to have a drawing session because that's one of the first things that I do. If you haven't tried out the Procreate brushes, the grid builder and letter builder, definitely try this out. Pretty excited about what you can do. So let's see what happens, and come on, I'm excited. See you guys soon. Bye.